Hey, man, episode motherfucking 56, man. Just the Guys podcast. 56 weeks consistent, man. Of course, you got your four guys in the building, one grumpy one. We got Denzel.
You're
We got Rod.
What's good?
We got Sir Grumpy Angry Bird face ass himself,
Y'all niggas
Devin.
here, man. What's up, bro? What's up?
I'm gonna be pushing the buttons today. And we got
Facts.
Yeah,
we got
man.
I don't know if she's all the way ready, but we got Ashley in the cut. I don't know if she's all the way ready. Say hello, Ashley. Don't make it awkward. All right, man. Episode 50 motherfucking 6, man. And we here, bro. We here. We lit. We got some interesting topics, but let's get the mental health checks out the way. You know, the staple. Denzel, how you doing, King?
feeling good. It's sunny outside. It's not cold as hell no more. Good week. Streamed
man.
yesterday.
Yeah.
After like a month, we back at
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
We got the viewership. We got the chatting.
Yeah.
Got my boys banning people in the chat that send them bot messages.
Yeah.
Felt good to be back.
Know what I'm saying? Maybe part of the new Illuminati now. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead, Rod. How you been, King?
I've been good, bro. Yesterday I went fucking. Was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday. That shit fucked up my whole fucking concept of space and time and everything, memory, all that shit. I went swimming on Monday, and I got some water in my ear. I went to sleep with that bitch still in my ear. Woke up and that shit was sore as hell, bro. It felt like I don't even know. It felt like a kaleidoscope filled with water is on my shit and just moving around. Like
I'm dead.
that shit sucked. Honestly, it was terrible. But I mean, I still did the workout despite how I felt. You know what I mean? I had a headache like shit. I didn't have a lot of energy in the mukbang yesterday. That we recorded. Y'all gonna see that. And y'all gonna see why I didn't have a lot of energy. That's the reason. But I'm here. You know what I'm saying? I'm refreshed. I got a lot of fucking energy, positive energy that is. And you know what I'm saying? I'm bringing the tempo today. Got a very special treat for y'all. Devin, how you feeling?
I'm all right, man. Long day. Tired. Annoyed. That's it, man. How about you, Terrell?
Hey, man, I'm chilling, man. I'm good, man. We great, chopping up content, gaming. We got a bunch of horror games we sitting on. You know what I'm saying? I might make my return to the streaming platform. So, stay tuned for that. I got something in store for that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, quick question for y'all, right? So, in the last couple months, right, we've had Kendrick saying that he might retire. We've had J. Cole come out and say he might retire. Drake talking about a graceful exit, right? That's the big three. That's coming off of the Wayne run, the Kanye run, the Jay-Z run. You know what I'm saying? That was that era. Then we had, J. Cole, Drake, and Kendrick. Who do you think is the next generation of rappers that are gonna take the spot of Drake, J. Cole, and Kendrick Lamar? Like, who's that next generation of artists?
Maybe Corday.
Okay, I like that. I like that because he's like a baby J. Cole. Not to put him in the box or anything, but anybody else y'all got?
Fuck no,
Some
I don't
people,
have nobody else. No, nobody
somebody
else
said
at that
most
level.
people, a lot of people said like Baby Keem is like a baby Kendrick, but nobody's like another Drake. I don't think we'll ever have another Drake level artist. You know what I'm saying? So that's the main gripe people have been having. Like, who's gonna take the spot after all these guys retire? Like, who is gonna be that artist? And it's like we have nobody because everyone makes these fucking 2-minute ass songs. We got Uzi, Playboy Cardi is like dropping whenever the fuck he wants, and then dropping mid shit, mid artist.
It's gonna be the death of a generation in style of music. To be honest with you,
It might be like that period of time where we had like, what was it, like the early 2000s, where it's just like straight dance music and a bunch
the
of
music from
bullshit.
Atlanta.
Yeah, and then
That
we
was
had
kinda
like
hard, though.
it was.
That was a good little era.
I'm not saying people are putting out bullshit now. Like the dance tracks are kind of cool, but it's like everything is now like Jersey Club esque. You know what I'm saying? Everything has that same beat to it. Everyone's doing the same fucking hip dance. to the songs and shit. So it's like, what else we got, bro? Like we have no real artists that put out like real rap music. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's straight bullshit.
Shit, bullshit on the trap side too. All you hear on the trap side is fucking Mexico drill type beats. That's all you hear. That's all you hear. They got that same weak ass fucking hi hat and drums on every fucking beat. So this is like,
So I don't even listen to mainstream artists anymore. I stopped
Yeah, you
listening
probably
to
got to
shit a
go
long time ago.
underground. Check.
You gotta go underground. You gotta
It's,
listen to those
it's
shit.
underground.
back to a SoundCloud era. SoundCloud era returns. Different,
Is
but a new era.
is underground that much better though?
Yeah.
Like who's coming
Twice
out
as
of
better.
who's coming out of the underground that is on that could be on that level of
I don't really listen to lyrical rap like that. So I couldn't really
that's what I'm
tell you
saying.
that.
Like
Is Denzel Curry underground?
No.
nah,
He's been mainstream for a while. Ever since he dropped Threats, he got
I
signed.
got him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I got
I can
him.
see him going somewhere because Denzel Curry has been a staple in Florida rap. So he's been going hard ever since he dropped Threats, man. I mean,
And he doesn't like his genre, his style of music isn't like Florida rap ish, like how y'all always say. It's not like Will
nah, it's
Tyler
not.
and fucking Kodak or like
Yeah, nah.
X. If you want to call X, X isn't Florida rap either, but you know what I mean
Nah,
when I say Florida
X
rap.
is the exception to the rule. Yeah.
Yeah, and so is Denzel Curry. Denzel Curry is I think he's really smart, he's really lyrical. And he's not really in a box either, because you can listen to any of his albums. Well, I'm not gonna say any of his albums, but from Zoo and what was the one before Zoo? The one that had
Was it
Clout Band on it. You know?
like the Circus album, or is that just the song?
Yeah.
I forgot.
I
It's
think it's
something
like
with the
Blackest Balloon or some
yeah,
shit like
Blackest
that.
Balloon or something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so those two albums, I think that those are the albums that I listen to where I realize that, damn, this man is really versatile. You know what I mean? And he has all kinds of shit.
I
And
listened
even the
to
album
those
that he
beats.
just dropped, Melt My Eyes, See Your Future last year, he has like songs that have that hard, that hard just bass and clap and just street rap, basically. It's just street rap. And then he has songs that's like chill. It's like an elevator beat where he's just being lyrical. He's sitting back, kind of just spitting his thoughts. Then he has like a drum and bass type song that like you'll probably see in like a Sonic Adventure game or some shit. Like an instrumental like that. He's rapping over it. You know what I'm saying?
drum and bass is hard.
You
Drum
think
and bass is
so?
hard.
I've
I
been
like that.
listening to drum and bass for a minute, but yeah, I like when they go off the topic. Like a lot of people didn't like Drake's honestly never mind, but I thought it was kind of a different bag. I mean,
I
you get
liked
tired
it.
of hearing the same shit over and over again. You got to get into a different bag. So
Facts.
I fuck with it. I like when artists try new shit, man, because it's like it tells me that you're not scared to be versatile and take a chance on something else. Now I'm not saying go from rap to death metal and shit like that. I'm not saying all that, but you know what I'm
Don't pull an
saying?
MGK.
That man got bodied and went to a different genre.
Different fucking genre.
That's
From what
crazy.
I've heard from certain people is they're saying that I personally don't like him, but from what I've heard, the whole nobody sounds like Drake, nobody sounds like Drake. This white boy kind of sounds like Drake, Jack Harlow. I'm just gonna put it out there. Most people
Whoa.
like him because it has a certain I don't know. I can hear it. I don't think it's as good. I don't think it will ever be as good. But I hear what people are saying. From what I've heard, Jack Harlow is gonna be or will maybe get to at least a certain type of level to Drake. He's not
She's
as good.
got a
I'm not
point.
saying he is,
She's
but
got
they
a
No,
have
point.
the
no.
same type of music.
Now let's talk about that for a second because I can see the as far as his look, I can see his look being Drake esque, but like the way he raps, if he can develop, now I'm not gonna shut him down completely. If he could develop and his next album is somewhere on a different level than the last one, then maybe we can have that discussion. But based on that last album where he was putting out these corny ass bars, it's like I don't know. But I can see it. I can maybe a Drake takes him under his wing type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like guides him and shit. Maybe, but
I mean, maybe.
based off that last album, I don't know. The
I mean,
fact that
the
that shit
album
got nominated.
overall. I was gonna say that album over. Well, go ahead. You finish.
The fact that shit got nominated for a Grammy is crazy.
It's insane to me.
And
Again, I don't think he's that good.
I
It's
was
just
scared that
they
he was
have
gonna
the
win.
first name.
I'm dead.
I was scared he was gonna win. I was like, don't
Go
do Kendrick like
mainstream.
that. I was like, don't do Kendrick like that.
No.
All right, so what I was gonna say is that his music ain't bad at all. I think the
It's
album
not.
overall was disappointing. It was underwhelming. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of tracks on the song that shouldn't get overlooked just because of the album's production as a whole and like what it is isn't very good at all. That shit is like a 6.3 out of 10 or some shit if I want to give it a rating. But then you have songs like Parent Trap or like A Blade of Grass, I Got a Shot, Nail Tech, shit like that. Like those songs are smooth and they are I think Drake-esque because Drake has a lot of songs too where they're mid but they're just like it's really just him singing over the fucking beat or like a beat
Exactly.
that's
They're
just
not like
loaded.
lyrical. Like
Yeah, because
lyrically,
Drake,
like
I'm not
crazy.
gonna lie, Drake does have songs that are just like ass, like, well, not ass, but it's like they're overhyped. Because back in the time when he was dropping those songs, like I don't know if it was on a mixtape, but he dropped like Draft Day, where he sampled Lauryn Hill's song. You know what I'm talking about? He dropped like what was that other track that he dropped? But just
Be
around
careful.
that era, you say what?
Be careful here. Draft Day he was spitting his shit on Draft Day.
Nah, Drafted was fire. I liked it a lot. What I'm saying is he's been in the game for a really long time and he's been through a lot of generations of music. Jack Harlow hasn't been around that long. And he still does have like plenty of bangers and he has a lot of time to mature. And I feel like he's at a really high level, you know what I'm saying? For what he is right now cuz like who's his mentor? Drake had Wayne, he had Cash Money Business. Like he had all these motherfuckers sprinkling their style over him and all these other artists to collaborate with. Jack Harlow really hasn't had any of that shit yet. He's been on tour with the City Girls and that's it. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
But like I think that's a valid point because he can rap. I mean, sometimes he does say some corny ass shit like my granddad's gonna have a heart attack if I pull 100 grand out, so I'm not gonna pull 100 grand out. But then like what I said, Weezy said I got a white girl with big titties, flat ass. TV screen, like that's fucking corny too. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody has their fair share of corny bars. I think Logic can rap his ass off. The kind of music that he's making right now is just like he doesn't fucking care. He's just doing what he can because he works for himself now. He's retired, but he's still releasing albums.
It's like the thing with me with Logic is when he was coming off, I think his biggest priority was proving that he was black. I think that's what kind of caused his downfall because like back then when he wasn't really worried about getting on, he was spitting. Like in his first couple of mixtapes, this man was spitting bars, definitely. I think it's like to where he made a name for himself in the rap staple and kind of blew up a little bit. I think that's where he like kind of lost the sauce because like he wasn't really focused on trying to keep that same momentum that he had on the mixtapes. He was just putting out whatever shit anybody thought that was good or sounded good instead of just focusing on his craft. Bro can spit, definitely. I used to jam Logic 2013, 2014. Definitely that man can spit some bars, but
yeah. He can rap. But sometimes like his style of rap, like when he like changes his flow and like spitting off the beat and shit, sometimes that shit gets annoying. It's like just stay on beat and spit, bro. Like you be doing too much. You know
I think we're entering an era where like traditional rap and being like an artist for real is kind of like corny or like motherfuckers don't have the attention span to keep up with.
Yeah, because it's like
there's a difference between being an artist and being an entertainer. I think that's a better word for it because we have a lot of entertainers in the industry who don't write their own shit, who just get on stage and perform and don't really like connect with their own lyrics because they're not really writing. They're entertainers in my eyes. They're not actual artists. And I think that's what we're going into. It's more of a, oh, how many more views can I get? How can I get this out? How much exposure can I get? Stuff like that. It's not like Kendrick or people or J. Cole even. They're like really connect with their own lyrics. It's a lot of entertainment.
I know who would have been the next Drake if he didn't get his dumb ass arrested.
Who?
Tory Lanez.
Facts. Big facts. Big fucking facts. And I'll stand behind that 1,000%. I'll bet my money on that. Fuck yeah. And let me hear some of y'all argue that shit. Go ahead.
No, absolutely not.
Can you tell me why? Can you explain why?
I need to know why not.
I can't
Ashley.
even argue it. I can't even argue it because I don't know that man's discography like that. So I can't
I don't
say
know
here
his
be like,
discography either.
no, there's no
And
way.
you know what? God damn it, I don't either. But New Fucking Toronto 3 goes hard as shit. Stupid Again goes hard as shit. Broken the Minute goes hard as fuck. The Controller remix goes hard as fuck. Say It went hard as fuck. All these tracks he's been dropping went hard as fuck. The 80s album went hard as fuck. All these different ranges.
He
This man got a 50.
He doesn't have the height requirement.
Nah.
Sorry.
Damn.
How tall
Yeah.
is Drake? 6'1". What taller in person you'll see him with me? Shut the fuck up, Drake. Bitch, you say he doesn't have the height requirement. He don't have the hairline requirement either. But shit, he be spitting his ass off and singing his ass off, and he can actually sing. Unlike Drake. No, instead of vocalizing and harmonizing, that nigga can actually sing. I don't know, man. That man is talented as fuck. That's all I'm gonna say. He definitely would have been the next one. He be getting in his bag, bro.
He's another one that's been in the
bag.
industry for a while, and if he was really the quote-unquote next Drake, I feel like he would have popped off more than he already is. Like he's there, he was up there, but he wasn't Drake level for the amount of time he's been in the industry. Look at how many
has he been in?
How many albums has
About
he
the
dropped?
same time.
Bro, he's been
a
in,
little bit later.
Yeah, no,
like a little bit later.
Drake's been. I mean, what's the name? Yeah, a little bit later, but he's been
So I
around
feel
since
if
like
he
2011,
truly
2010.
was gonna be the new Drake, he would have already been up there with Drake, and they would have been head to head.
But then this goes back to my point with like how much nourishing Drake really had. You know what I'm saying? And how much of a, I'm not gonna say safety net, but how much of a backing he had with like all the artists that he collaborated with. Like you got to think there was Nicki, Rick Ross,
He was buddy with
Lil Wayne, Tyga, and this man was jumping on every fucking wave too. So
X would have
Torian did that.
X would have passed everybody. He would have passed everybody.
I love and hate that title or that narrative, because we don't fucking know where the fuck he would have been at, because he fucking died. We don't know where the fuck he was making steps to change his artistry, but like, was he on this big ass fucking platform? Not necessarily. Like, he was popular, amongst the newer generation.
Bro would have took over, bro. I'm gonna tell you why he would have took over. Because once you have the fact of a generation behind you, like a younger generation, and then you have previous generations before that fuck with the shit. Because like, think about it, bro. We've had a lot of artists who've blown up off of their hype music and shit like that, but X was kind of different with his. He would go to a sad song, to a hype song, to a beat in the gas song, and then reverse that shit back into like 3 different cards. And it's like we never really had that before. I mean, bro was really doing some. I don't know, bro. Like,
I'm be real with y'all, bro. That nigga would have been like another young boy. Like, yeah, you see the following that young boy got, and he's like one of the top. Is he the number 1 stream artist?
Colt,
just like that.
He's putting up Drake numbers,
Yep, Colt.
You feel what I'm saying? I mean, he would have been like that, but
too. He blackballed.
But I don't feel like he's that versatile. Cause
but
like,
that's the thing, you don't hear nobody, at least from my people, I don't hear nobody talk about YoungBoy at all. And here you guys are telling me that he's like up there getting streams and shit, and I'm like, what?
Nobody talk about YoungBoy. Oh please, bro.
My
friends.
I'm saying, like, the
YoungBoy this, YoungBoy that. Like,
the only time I hear YoungBoy is when people are making memes about his followers and how that's it.
Better. Why be better?
But I don't hear nobody talk about his actual like music. Like, yo, this is hard. No, I'm only hearing about like, oh, YoungBoy fans are crazy and this and that.
He has a cult following.
That man is putting up Drake numbers without even.
That man put out a Stop the Violence video that was 8 minutes long. That shit touched like 8 mil.
We ain't hear what you said, my boy. You gonna have to repeat.
Yeah, your shit like
that man dropped the Stop the Violence audio, not even a fucking video. Like the audio, 8 million views. I ain't been out that long. 8 million views. She was 8 minutes long, and then the people in the comments like, everybody want to talk shit about YoungBoy, but look at the views. Look how long the song is. This man's literally speaking sentences. I mean, I can't hate on the man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the numbers speak for themselves. Like,
he ain't.
I'm surprised
Drake,
y'all ain't.
But he
got
Drake
numbers.
Bro,
I'm surprised you ain't say Dirk or who else?
Dirk ain't putting them any numbers.
Dirk ain't putting up that money.
No, but I'm talking about as far as style for like trap and street rap. Because I mean, you don't have Migos no more. Migos would have been next big. They would have been the next big thing too if Takeoff didn't pass. Right.
But
they still would have been going up.
Probably, yeah.
They had their run.
Yeah, but they had their run.
It wasn't over.
We're talking about
it wasn't over. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I'm talking about from here in the future. like we don't really have nobody to look for. Well, Drake isn't retiring yet. He says he's thinking about it. Kendrick said he chooses himself, but maybe we'll get another Kendrick album. And then J. Cole says that he's putting out his final album, but I thought he had 2 more albums left. I thought he had It's a Boy and then
I thought the
Fall
what's
Off.
the name? Yeah, I thought the Fall Off was the last one. He said.
Yeah, but he put out a list of like the track list, like the albums that he's gonna release before he retires, and it was supposed to be the off season, then an album called It's a Boy, and then the Fall Off. But he put that out like years ago, so maybe he scrapped It's a Boy or whatever. So
Young Thug got arrested.
Young Thug got arrested.
Free slime, free one, true slime.
Thug would have been a big one too. I mean,
Thug.
The Weeknd is a big one. The Weeknd, but I mean, his genre of music is it's not rap.
It's not rap.
It's R&B. It's pop.
Pop.
But look like we're fucked. We got
Unless
a lot
somebody
of
new
trap
comes
artists.
out. Unless somebody new comes out with.
What about
Well,
Russell? What's his name? Is it
Russ?
L.A. Russell?
Russ?
Russ?
No, not Russ. Not that motherfucker. This dude's name is L.A. Russell, I think.
I haven't
heard
heard
that
of it.
motherfucker.
I ain't
can
never
rap.
heard, bro.
Yeah, that's why. Because he can rap his ass off. Yeah, Lil Russell. This motherfucker. I don't know if y'all seen him. Please tell me you can see that. This dude.
I think
Who's
I've seen
that?
him before.
You know him in his house?
I
I'm
think
kidding. I'm kidding.
But nah, he can rap his ass off. Says he
Never
made
heard of him, bro.
$60K in revenue before selling over 2,500 albums before his album even dropped.
He.
I don't know. The motherfucker can rap. Like I see him sometimes. I'm gonna start sending him to the chat, but he can rap his ass off. But it's like woke rap. You feel what I'm saying? It's not like, it's not like
So
this trap
Denzel
shit.
type of shit, huh?
Nah, Denzel be all over the place with it. I don't really know.
When do I listen to woke? The only woke rapper I listen
Tupac.
to is dead.
You started with
Yeah,
him.
exactly.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
you
saying.
started
You
with him.
with him, and
That's
then
what
you
I'm
went
saying.
reverse and
That's
went
what I'm
to
saying.
the trap
Tupac
dark
can
shit.
talk about that shit and it won't be. It don't put you to sleep. Like you can listen to that shit, you just like this shit hard, simple, and it's timeless too.
I mean, aren't all the older rappers like that too?
Not all of them. Oh,
Who else was spitting?
Can you name me
shit
something that's
right
not?
now?
I was
'Cause
about
I
to say, for
mean-
example.
Big
You
L
said who?
wasn't. Biggie wasn't really like that.
No, Biggie wasn't either. Biggie was more
Biggie,
into that swag
yeah,
rap.
nah.
Yeah,
Biggie was
he
into
wasn't really like that.
Biggie
But I'm
wasn't
saying,
like that.
aren't all the older rappers like? Can't they rap about shit and you don't get bored about it because they like were artistic and they were just.
Yeah, but I will say the general skill of rappers back then was all like high. The standard was high, and everybody
Because they had
was-
sauce.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
that you
like
can say can rap
Nas,
today, that was like normal back then. Like in the 90s,
like
80s,
Nas,
like,
you had a big.
everybody
you had,
know how to rap like
You
that,
had
so it
fucking
wasn't hard to
Method
do.
Man.
you had Method Man, Redman, you
fuck?
had DMX. Like, come on, bro.
Like now niggas can rap like more than sentences. They were like, oh, that man can rap. Like the bar's kind of low right now.
It's oversaturated.
I'm interested to see where Baby Keem
I don't
goes,
think it's
man.
enough saturation, my boy. Like,
You sure?
because I just feel like
Everybody
nobody
now.
really has sauce like that. Like, everybody's in the. So I feel like it's oversaturated to the point that, like, in the idea that everybody's in the same bag, essentially. Like,
Yeah.
everybody's rapping the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, it's all hype shit. But I think as far as rap, like the scale of rap, like, so this is the scale, right? This much of rap, this much is just like the trap and the bullshit that we be hearing. Like the TikTok shit that like TikTok ruined music, 2-minute songs, hype music, all that shit. Now,
think
this
you just-
other part of rap is
I think you need to
all
send
that
that
is
bar
just
the wrong
open.
way.
Like nobody's feeling this bracket. You feel what I'm saying?
I think it's like a 75 to 25% Rod. I ain't gonna lie to you. That 75% rap pop shit is like 75%. Cause that 25, we definitely missing that.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, it's 75% bullshit and 25% we just don't have.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So it's like
Back in the day, it was like the 25% was the 75% and vice versa.
exactly, yeah, exactly. The
Like, they
25%
still had the
was
trap. They
bullshit.
still had the people that wasn't lyrical, but they was like in this little area.
It like 25% bullshit back then, and then 75% real shit. Now it's mixed way. It's the other way around now.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Oh, man.
if somebody can be a generational talent and come in, you know what I'm saying? I would hope for the best, but other than that, man.
I'm finna get my pen and my pad, bro.
Oh
I'm
shit!
finna retire this shit. Buy some
Oh,
MIDI
shit.
keys. I'm gonna
Oh,
start.
I mean, I saw Asian rapper. If Asian can rap,
Cream Cuddy.
See?
Michelin grip when I fuck.
That bar can get through. I
Oh,
could come up with a
bro.
way better bar than that.
Bro,
That
said
was
I ain't gonna
Michelin
lie, if I
grip.
really
That's also
dedicated my
another
time to
thing
this shit,
people are
get down,
complaining
Freddie.
about it. Like you
If I
guys,
really
how you
dedicated,
saying there's 25% and 75%. That's a big margin difference. I think the
Exactly.
25% that's so small. Not enough people are like, why are we not getting better music? There's not enough people talking about it. Everybody's getting so desensitized to the, let's say, Lil Uzi, like the new song that just came out or whatever. Everybody's liking shit like that. Nobody's like really like, oh, where's rap? So it's like, how is somebody gonna come in and try to make themselves like be up there if not many people are listening to that type of shit anymore because they're so desensitized to it. They're everybody's moving quickly. Everybody's like, what's next? What's next? What's next? Nobody's
niggas
really
just want to
paying
bob their head for real.
Well, that part too.
They just want to do this, bob their head. They just want to dance. They just
Hell
want to
yeah.
get sturdy.
Hell yeah.
Where's that part two?
That's why we got
Yeah,
Ice
yeah.
Spice excelling because they just want to get sturdy, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Ice Spice
He's
is putting out
selling-
music at the
he's-
music at the music.
She's excelling
Simple.
for two different reasons, my boy.
That bitch excelling. Well, I'm talking about her music, not the music videos.
I mean, her videos is
Thirsty.
they all right, but I feel like
It's
she
the
just puts
same
out simple music.
Yeah,
that
simple
you can
music.
dance
I
to, or
mean,
you could get
What's
you
real
can
like to
do
say is
anything.
easily digestible.
yes.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
Yeah.
easily digestible.
You know,
Like, oh, you
My
want
fuck's
you
motherfucker.
you want another? Oh, okay, I got you. And this is
Yeah,
bullshit.
Same catchy
like,
yeah.
like where did he at? Calling his phone because I know that he capped. Like,
You still don't, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's catchy shit that you'll remember. Like you'll
oh
remember
shit.
lyrics like that. That shit will like. That's what I'm saying. Like it's easy digestible. That was a good description. Is people want what's next or what's easy for them to like swallow.
Goddamn brain is fucking mush. They don't even know
Oh,
what the fuck
see
real
that.
rap is.
Like Denzel was saying, like the bar was so high before, and now it's so low that we get one single sentence that's catchy, and we're like, "Whoa, this shit is hard." Oh my god. We get
I
one
think-
single catchy or two, and we're like, "Wow, this is the next thing. It's gone in a month. What's the next catchy shit?" And it'll be just one simple sentence.
Damn, I had a point and I just felt. Oh, I think another thing is we're so quick to call shit mid. People were calling that Kendrick album mid as shit. People are quick to call Her Loss. I call her. Well, I didn't call Her Loss mid. There's just some songs I didn't like, but I wasn't quick to jump on that. Honestly, never mind was mid. You know what I'm saying? Like people are so quick to just call shit mid, and then it's like, oh yeah, this album aged like
Fine
like
wine.
this.
Yeah, they come
It's
back.
like, nah.
fuck
You
all
Yeah,
that.
called
shut
it
your
mid.
bitch ass up.
Call it mid, bitch.
Like these albums, if it takes artists months and years to create an album, what makes you think you're gonna get everything in that album in one listen?
That's what I'm saying. Multiple
Like,
listens.
I have to go back to that Kendrick album because I'm pretty sure there's shit that I missed.
Bruh.
And Certified Lover Boy was gas off rip for me. It aged good too, but it was gas on first listen. You know what I'm saying? But that
I'm not
Kendrick
gonna
album-
lie, bro. Yeah, that Kendrick album. I'm just thinking back to the time that shit came out and we was listening to it, playing Apex, bro. I'm thinking about how the other day, like it's like 2-3 weeks ago, I was on a run.
Mm.
I listened to Silent Hill, and you know how like he's vocalizing in the beginning, like everybody's harmonizing, and it's
Yeah.
like the lyrics don't fucking matter because he's like, I don't know why you keep fucking with me, like you gonna make me jump out my skin, but he's like singing it, and the beat drops, and then you hear like the keys come in, and I was just like, ah, damn, my eyes started to fucking water because it's just like, bro, how the fuck did he come up with this shit? And you start hearing the silencer hit and the bass is hitting, and it's just like, god damn, like like what the fuck? What were they off, bro? They had to be off something, some perks for real. They was tweaking off some shit. And then
That's it.
motherfuckers got the audacity to be like, yeah, this shit's ass, this shit's mid. Like, I don't want to hear poetry. Well, bitch, that's fucking rap, and that's the fucking problem that we have today. It's fucking poetry, bitch. That's what it is. Nah, because that shit pisses me off. That's how I would say that shit. Like, that's the motherfucker's forehead. I'd be like, what the fuck you mean you don't like fucking poetry? That's what rap is at its purest form, bitch. Like, for real. Like, that shit really pissed me off. Like, they was trying to say that this shit, I'm not trying to hear poetry on my way to work. Then why the fuck do you... we ain't gonna get into that can of worms again. But yeah,
That's a
all
Nick
I'm
Wright
saying
album,
is,
bro.
shit like that is unappreciated. But I love stuff like that. When I listen to Her Loss, I actually skipped the hype shit. Like I listened to the first track, I forgot what it's called to this day. The 21. Can you do
Rich
some
Flex.
that shit? I was
Middle
like,
of the
okay.
ocean. Middle of the ocean is crazy.
I was like, okay, like that shit is all right. I think I have an ear for production, and I think that's why I wanted to be a music producer. When I heard "Spin 'Bout You," in the first 15 seconds, I was like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. The sample, crazy. 808s, crazy. This man's voice, 21 Savage's voice in that song, perfect. Icing on the fucking cake. I heard perfect. I heard Circo Loco. That didn't really stick that much for me, but I knew the sample. I was like, okay, this is cool, but they really just spitting. Like they just talking their shit. The beat is kind of like chill. They talking their shit. I heard Major Distribution. I was like, okay, now they starting to go kind of hard. I heard On Bullshit. That one was kind of simple, but the bars was there. What was that other song? When I heard Jumbotron shit popping, I was like, this shit is so different. This is gonna fuck them up. Nobody really fuck with it like that. Then like it kept playing, and people was like, okay, I see it. At work, they be playing that shit all the time now. Like whenever they get on the aux, by like 6, 7 o'clock, Jumbotron shit popping to play at least once or twice. But the album as a whole, I really appreciate. It seems more of like a Drake album than a 21 Savage album, but even 21 Savage, like I think he's on the rise too. You know what I'm saying? I think 21 Savage can rap his ass off. He's improved so much to the point that like I forgive him for that bullshit that he was releasing before. Like everybody's listening to No Heart. Everybody was listening to what's that other track? I forgot what it was called. I hated that fucking song, bro. Anytime that weak ass shit would come on, that tune, Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? I was like, turn this fucking shit off, bro. This shit is not hard. This shit is ass.
That's one of my favorite 21 Savage songs too.
That shit is exactly. That shit is dog shit,
Him.
bro.
No, I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite ones. EA with Young Nudie. That man snapped on that
That's
song.
Nudie's song though.
Yeah, no, but that feature, bro, that man, he basically just took over that song for that however long, a minute 30. Bro, is he had no reason to be sliding on that song like that.
Apparently, Nudie's new album goes hard. Motherfuckers are saying that shit's amazing.
I'm gonna tell you the thing with Young Nudie.
Album of the year.
I'm gonna tell you the thing with Young Nudie, bro. It's a funny thing. Any song he names after food is a banger. I'm telling you this right now.
He has a song called Portobello on that shit.
Yeah, Portobello, blue cheese, fucking whole bunch of shit. Any song that he names after food is instantly a banger. I don't know why, but that's where the voice
rappers.
Yeah, bro, like that's like you.
It has to.
Hey man,
fair. What about X, bro?
Well,
don't do it right.
Well, what about X? Y'all don't fuck with that from 21 Savage? No,
Cool.
X. I'm just flexing on my X. That song fuck to me.
Cool.
Yeah, I like that song.
In a man, shit. Miss Stone, Billy Rock. That song go hard as fuck. Then I remember Jay used to sing Bank Account all the fucking time. I feel like that song. That song I think is hard too. Like on early 21 Savage when I was listening to him and I was like, okay. Then he got a few tracks on the Metro Boomin album that went stupid too. I think Come Out the House is hard. That song that I forgot the name of that shit, but the one where he talking about like all the cartoon characters and the Disney characters and shit. And Keisha eat the Molly like it's candy. Body slam a nigga like I'm Randy. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
I forgot the name of that shit. But he said in Bikini Bottom I'm with Sandy. he was spitting in there. But yeah, I think that he doesn't get his flowers. And he
really don't.
He definitely improved a lot as a rapper and a creator in general. Because he went from that bullshit to okay, like this is you on that level. You collabing with the J. Cole's, you know what I'm saying? You collabing with the Drakes. Like Drake said, I've been in Atlanta with Sav because that nigga been going harder than me. He know what the fuck is going on. Like he knows. He trying to put the young bull on, bro. You feel me? He might be up there. He might take Young Thug places. Young Thug fucking around. I'm putting him behind bars. I'm put that nigga in the cage, in the pen. So
you know who's really a hidden gem too in that whole Atlanta discography? It's Saw Baby. I don't know if y'all listen to him or y'all.
Sada Baby?
Saw Baby.
Oh nah, I haven't listened to him.
Okay.
I seen his name pop
He
up or
part of
something.
21 Savage little clique. He like a mysterious. He drop and then he'll just disappear. But he'll drop some fire ass shit like his last album.
Let me see. You talking about Sub Baby?
Yeah, Sub Baby. Yeah, he just released the album like not too long ago.
Shit.
He's one of those people you
Oh yeah, I know
got.
who you're talking to.
He go hard. He's the one that made Pull Up with a Stick. Niggas thought he was
I
gonna
know
be
exactly
a
what you're
one-hit
talking
wonder.
about.
They thought he was gonna be a one hit wonder. Nah, he
So
dropped some
truthfully,
bangers.
I downloaded that album when it released. I think it was.
Okay.
No, I downloaded the Do It for Demon one.
Yeah, do it for Demon. It was
I
pretty good.
downloaded that shit, and then it looks like he dropped Leak Out.
Leak out. Leak out's his new shit.
I downloaded Do It for Demon. Anytime one of them songs comes up, bruh, I delete that shit out of my library. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Damn.
The songs on that shit were so ass for me. I think I like maybe one or two, and then I was just like,
It's
damn,
an
like what the
acquired
fuck?
taste.
Yeah, it definitely is. Because I remember Britney used to play some of the songs, like the song about anime bitches.
Oh,
You know,
that was from Squidtastic.
Yeah, she used to play that shit all the time, but
Oh, that's wild.
it's
I do it all the
definitely
time. It's an acquired taste.
All
yeah.
right, man. Let's switch gears. Let's switch gears. So I got a question for y'all. What is the worst bug or pest to have in your house?
Gotta be rats, bro.
Rats? Rat?
It
Yeah.
gotta be rats.
I
They'll do
have-
more damage than anything else.
Yeah, they chew up wires and shit, and
Chew through the
PCs,
walls. They'll
chew through the
damage
walls,
you. They'll hurt
yep,
you. Bite the
yep.
fuck out your ass.
And then you don't know what kind of
Kill your
disease they
ass.
carry in too.
The feces dry
Yep.
up, it goes into the air, and they
Y'all ever had one in your
pass away
house?
from that shit.
Hell no,
Nope.
thank God.
I
Nope.
think I had one in my apartment once. Not my apartment, but like as a kid, my mom's apartment. We had one of them hoes in there. I was like, I remember one time I was like in my bed and had the door open. And I think it was just me in the house. And then they went out or something. I looked and I'm like, I see something just go across. I was like, oh hell no. I called my mom. I'm like, I'm probably like 9 or 10. I'm like, Mom, there's a fucking rat in the house. I was like, Mom, there's a rat in the house. I stayed in my fucking bed. I jumped down, closed the door, ran up into my bed, sat in my bed. I was like, nah, I'm not leaving. Like,
He
fuck
said,
the
I'm not
snack,
leaving.
fuck the bathroom. I'm not leaving until motherfucker gets here. We caught that shit in a glue trap. Threw that bitch out in the garbage. That was it. All right. Well, what's the worst bug to have in your house? I think we can all agree that rats are pests.
Roaches.
Roaches, bro.
Is it though? Termites?
Roaches are sugar
Yeah.
ants or ants, like sugar ants. Like
Deal with termites, but termites stay out your way. It's just until
termites,
shit
yeah,
fall
they're-
apart, but they stay
yeah.
out your way. Roaches
I
would
can really-
be straight
yeah,
up
roaches-
crawl into bed with your
roaches don't give a
ass.
fuck. Yep. Look at your
They'll
ass.
be
too,
all up
bro.
in
Had a
your
roach
food,
I've never had a roach in my bed.
bro.
But I think roaches
Projects,
get
it-
roaches
no, I
roaches
haven't.
everywhere. Bro.
roaches get into everybody's house somehow,
Yeah,
some way. They find a
Not
way.
because like the moisture and
garage.
shit. They get in through the garage. They get in through window
But
seals.
what type of roaches we talking about? We talking about the tiny
Wood
roaches?
Nah,
Are we
I'm
talking
talking
about
Or we
wood
talking
roaches?
about the water bugs?
You talking about
the
water
big
bug? The wood.
motherfuckers.
The
you
little
talking about
ones
the
is the
wood
menace. The
roaches.
big ones ain't too bad. It's the little ones. The baby ones. Them New York roaches.
Nah,
Them
anytime
shits
I see a roach, it's a
demonic.
big one.
The
Yeah.
big ones, it's like, okay, they pop up, but they don't like. I don't see them too often, and when they do, they usually come from the garage, like I said, the garage, and they
The garage or window sill, yeah.
But you don't open up a fucking cabinet and see them coming out of.
Nah.
The little roaches, the little baby ones, them bitches be in your dishwasher. They'll be in your fucking cabinets.
bed.
They'll be in
hell
your
no.
drawers. They'll be
They'll
in
be
your
everywhere.
PS3, in your PS2. They'll be in your goddamn. They'll be in the crawl space. They be
God
everywhere. They be
Them
all
sound like
over
some
your
bold
shit.
ass roaches.
Those
real.
roaches, those are the roaches. Like they be like, oh, you talking about the big? No, fuck, the big ones is chill. They chill.
I just
Oh
think
my
since they're so
goodness.
little, they're easier to like hide, and that's why when you see one, it's because you got an issue. If you can't see them, they might be there. You know what I mean? Because they're tiny. They hide better. The big ones, they can't hide. If they in your house, they in there.
When the big one starts flying, oh shit, that's a whole different level.
They
No.
rarely do though. They even though they got them, they'd be like, nah, I don't know how to fly. One of them be like, I can fly, bitch. And when it does fly,
Bro, anytime I see them motherfuckers, it's cause like it's like when I go to the garage or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like around where we keep the trap. No, it's not. No, fuck no. It's not like a group of them shits. It'll be like one.
One.
Yeah, it'll be like one roach, but they'll be like by the door and then they'll run to like. So in the garage we have like a bunch of bikes and there's there's like a bed frame, like a wooden bed frame that we're trying to get rid of, and it'll run like behind that, like towards
Yeah.
the garage door. So like it's like between the space where the garage door slides open and then the
Yeah,
stuff.
it's just outside. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like anytime I see it, it'll be like that. Or sometimes like at the old house, I'll see it like when I was taking out the trash. Sometimes I'll see them like around the trash can. Like I'll see one under the
Yeah.
trash or some shit. And I'll be
Mhm.
like, oh hell no,
Damn.
I have to stomp that motherfucker out. Go ahead and throw his
Outside?
ass
You stomping
outside.
it out?
No, it wasn't outside. It's by like it'll be by the like where we keep the trash.
Oh, in the house.
Yes,
Yeah.
in the fucking house. So
Oh, okay
I'll
then.
stomp on his ass,
Stomp
and
that
then
bitch.
he ain't going in the trash. I'll throw his ass outside to be consumed by the bottom feeders. So yeah,
The bottom.
But the roach, like the water bugs, they like, I don't see them. Like, I haven't seen pretty much any. I seen one over the winter, but I killed it. But as far as the summertime, that's really pop up. Like, if I go like in July, like damn near hottest month, if I go in that garage, I see a good 4 or 5 in the garage by the door, and them bitches will scatter when the lights come on. But that's because
Ted,
it's damp
bro.
outside and it's like it's hot. They'll be there. If I'm taking out the trash and it's damp outside, if it just rained, I'll see them motherfuckers on the trash can at the corner of the house, like outside, like just chilling.
oh
And it'll
that's
be a whole
different.
bunch of- yeah,
I've never seen more. I don't think I've seen more than 2 at a time, and
nah.
that's
Yeah.
rare. I've only
The
seen
most
that
I seen,
once.
the most I seen at once was probably like 6. They were all outside though,
Jesus.
but it was like damp.
The motherfuckers was collaborating. They was
One
For
scheming.
real.
Yeah, they
Like,
be
God.
they be outside like when like outside when it rains. Go buy some trash or something. You will see a
no,
bunch of them.
no, thank you. You letting me know what to stay away from. I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's basically when they pop out. If it rains, you be like, all right, I'm probably gonna see 3 of them bitches in the garage.
I ever seen
You know-
one, and my ass was like, okay, it looks like a roach. It's like 3 times the size, but it'll probably die like a regular roach. Stomped it, kept walking. I was like, oh no, I just stomped that bitch like 3 times. It would not die.
Really gotta jump and get some extra power.
The most roaches I've ever fucking seen in my fucking life was at Kids Foot Locker at Southland fucking Mall. I have never seen that many motherfucking roaches. Rod, you've worked there, right?
Yeah.
So you know that store has 2 bathrooms, one we use and one that they just kept fixtures in, like a bunch of
Storage.
like shit, right? I remember one fucking day, bro. It was me and Raquel's bitch ass. She was like, "Yeah, we gotta move all the fixtures out of the bathroom because we're gonna clean the bathroom. We gotta clean the bathroom." When I tell you, first off, that store just had a roach problem. Like I know most retail stores have roach problems. Like if your back door leads to outside, you automatically have a roach problem. Not necessarily the store's fault. It just that's how it happens. But that store not only had the back door that leads outside, that fucking bathroom. When I opened that shit, it was just the whole bathroom was filled with dead ass roaches. From the fucking front door to the back where the fucking toilet was at. And there was roaches in the toilet. When I tell you every step had a crunch, it was like I was walking through fucking snow in this bitch. I was like, bro. I was like, Raquel, I'm sorry, bro. I can't clean this shit. I'm not cleaning this shit. You got it. I can't do this shit. I was like, Raquel, I can't. I don't give a fuck. I cannot.
When
I'm going to the front.
have them, because it's always when we would find one at my old job, it'd be like, well, who's gonna kill it? Because no one would want to go hunt the damn fucking cockroach. So we'd all be like, well, are you gonna do it? Are you gonna do it? I'm not gonna fucking do it. And it would
It's
just be an issue. Because again, it's like
Bro.
Bro was saying, our back stock led to outside, so it was just always. And the boxes we would get from like the warehouse would also have roaches in them, so there was no way of like genuinely getting rid of them. And then people, when we would eat at the back during breaks, just slobs. We had this one table that's like a slab that like sits slotted into this metal thing, so it would have like the little spaces in between. And just if you look in there, it's just a shit ton of food because people don't know how to clean up after themselves. So it's like,
God
how are we
damn.
even gonna try to get rid of it if y'all don't know how to clean up after yourselves?
That's
Look,
facts.
man. I was like, bro, I can't. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm done. You got it. I'm walking back to the front. There was just dead roaches everywhere. Like they look fossilized. I was like, nah.
And that's
God
a bad sign because that means the follicles of their diseased bodies is in the air.
Yep. I was
Gotta
like,
go
bro,
there
I'm
with a
out.
fucking mask, like,
I was like, bro, I want to throw up and shit. I was
Just
like,
the
bro,
one
I'm
on
done.
it's like leaves crunching.
I was like, Nah, that was the worst. But like in the house here, like I think I see one the other day. Like I had just cleaned the house too, and it's always when I clean the house, like I'll see a fucking roach. Like what the fuck? And he just popped up, killed his ass. I was like, all right, you know what I'm
Sweep 'em
saying?
up.
Sweep him up. That's it, man. Keep it
Yeah,
moving. I think
right.
one time I had a lizard. Like I have lizards like crawl into the house, and I'm like, fuck, bro, I hate that shit. Motherfuckers be just on the wall type shit. I'll be chilling in bed. I'll see this motherfucker in the corner. I'm like, nah, I can't sleep. I can't sleep with no fucking.
Nah, lizards be in the garage. Okay, lizards be by my garage, and I seen like last week I seen a frog on the side of my front door.
I
I
hate
had
that
to like
shit
poke
too.
that motherfucker with like a pen to make it jump off the handle, because I knew if I would have opened the door with him right there, he would have jumped on me or in the house. So I was just like, get the fuck off of that.
But you still got that close to that motherfucker.
Hell yeah! I'm
The
like, I need
shit,
to
the
get
shit
in the
is
house.
right
It was
here.
close.
And you was like this. You might as well just slap his ass or something.
Nah, hell no, I ain't touching it. What if it's poisonous?
Absolutely. I personally think I have a phobia of frogs. I cannot. I'd
That's not
rather
how
get
it
in a
works.
It
box.
was
I'd
like-
rather get in a box with 1,000 roaches than hold one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, I don't like
I'll
frogs
take the
either.
frog at that point, but
Yeah,
it was
at
like
that
this
point-
big. It was like that big. It was like
Nope.
it was like squished together. It was like in a resting state. It was like this, and it had its eyes open, but it was in the resting state. It looked like a little pebble on the door. I was like,
Nope.
that ain't no pebble. That's a damn frog. I was like,
Oh yeah,
you
the
can
small
move.
ones are chilling. It's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
big
it wasn't a-
motherfuckers.
It
The
wasn't like a
toads-
gigantic one, but
No, not even a toad. Just like big ass frogs, like
Big
the
ass
squishy
frogs,
wet
yeah.
ones.
dogs.
I remember I had a friend back in middle school who she had a big backyard, but it was hella like when it would rain, a lot of water would get stuck, and a bunch of fucking toads would be there. It was sorry,
Those are the
can't
big
do it.
ones, yeah, the big
Nah.
ones.
Fuck
Nope.
no.
Absolutely not.
Hey man,
Shit.
we fucked. I ain't gonna lie. If it's ever like a toad or frog invasion or takeover, we
No,
fucked. We're scared of them shits already.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm gonna tell you why that's false.
They die with salt, don't they?
Praying mantis.
No, I'm saying
Praying
we're
mantis.
fucked because we're scared of them. That's what I'm
Praying
saying.
mantis. I'm telling you right now. If praying mantis was the size of humans, they'd be taking over because they are extremely fast and they got
I'd
hands.
rather hold a praying mantis than a frog.
All right. Yeah, all right. You go look up some praying mantis clips on YouTube. You gonna see
They're
why.
not
If
that
they was
ugly.
human
They're
size.
ugly and
No,
they're
I'm
scary.
not talking about ugly. They got reflexes like shit.
Yeah,
Are they dangerous?
Yeah, they're hella
Hell
fast.
yeah, they're
If you look up a
fucking
video of
dangerous.
them eating, it's like a
Hold
second.
on, man.
It's like
I'm
a
looking
second.
this shit
They
up,
strike
man.
out and
Yeah.
it's
You
just
snap that shit.
over.
Praying mantis fighting style, and they like this.
Yeah, bro. Like
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it was
like
the
that.
size of humans,
That's
bro,
a-
we would be done for.
Don't y'all got scorpions in Texas?
That's
Yes.
on the west side,
Yes.
bro. I'm in the south
What
side,
don't they
sir.
have?
That looks like New York, sir. We
They
don't have
definitely
that
told
shit
us to
over
watch
here.
out for them shits when I was in
What do y'all
Texas.
got? What do y'all got in fucking? Y'all got alligators, don't y'all? Y'all got gators.
I've never seen no gator. I seen a
Hey,
snake. I've seen
exactly.
a snake out here.
Exactly,
I've seen a
nigga.
snake in
I ain't never
Homestead.
seen no motherfucking scorpion the whole time I've been here.
I've seen a
So
snake.
stop
I've
that
seen
shit.
iguanas. I've seen alligators.
I don't think
I've
I've
seen
seen
a
this armadillo,
chameleon.
bro.
All right, y'all, check me out. Lesson of the day, right? Says, can a praying mantis hurt a human? The short answer is it's unlikely. Praying mantises have no venom and cannot sting, nor do they carry any infectious diseases. Also, it says they can be handled quite safely. It says in general, praying mantises will walk happily from hand to hand. So fuck all that, man.
I'm just saying in the context
We
of
weren't
things.
saying they'll like harm
no,
you.
no,
They're
I'm
just
just
That's
like-
why I
saying.
said, are they
If-
dangerous?
No.
If they was the size of humans, bro, we'd be done for. Them
But
niggas
yeah,
got quickness.
Because if you look up a video of them eating, it's like a second. It happens in a flash. They'll be just
Bro.
staring at whatever bug they're about to eat, and it's over.
Sniper.
That's it.
It's over.
Like,
Easy.
Yeah.
They take on them.
What a maker with it. They just like-
There's a video of a praying
your
mantis.
ass up.
There's a video of a praying mantis eating a fucking black widow, bro. He just snipes that shit. Just looks at it for a split second and then clap. Over.
That's funny.
When they,
We'd be
when they
done
put that
for.
thing in slow motion, like 1,000 frames per second or something.
Oh, yeah.
They show the slow motion. You just like, all you see is.
Clap.
And then the bug teleports in their arms and they're just eating.
Exactly.
You don't even
Oh my
It's
god, have
eating.
you guys seen the? It's called. I think it's called the mantis shrimp. That like
Yeah.
that shit is
It's-
strong. That shit is dangerous. You put your hand in that tank,
There we
it's
go, Rod.
shatter your finger.
No. You know what's
That should
crazy?
be-
You
that
know
should
what's
be knocked
crazy?
your shit out.
You know what's crazy though? You ever heard of
Got right hook from hell.
you ever heard of the coconut crab?
Hell nah. Another shit that I won't eat.
Okay.
I'll
So,
let you
so
know.
you know,
Crab.
no.
Go look at the camera like.
I'm gonna let you know right now, bro. If you look that shit
Roaches.
up, it is the size of a trash can, a coconut crab, and they eat anything. And if they smell blood, they will eat you. It is dead ass. So you know the theory about Amelia Earhart where they couldn't find her or anything? Well, that's been debunked. They said she landed on an island and she was bleeding with her co-pilot, and they were on an island full of coconut crab. And coconut crab are like sharks. They smell blood, they go after that shit.
That's
So
crazy.
they was
This
really picking her
This
apart.
motherfucker's holding him. Damn, I don't think you can see it. This
That
motherfucker's
bitch is
holding one.
Like
big.
blurry.
Oh, I gotta look it
Look it
up.
up, bro. No, look it up, bro. They are the size of trash cans.
They're as big as, let's
Motherfucker
say,
holding one.
Shih Tzu, or even bigger.
That's
They
a
get
coconut crab. That look like a
Yeah,
fucking Loch Ness monster. What the?
God damn.
I told you, and they smell blood. And they smell blood, they eating your
This
shit.
bitch in the tree.
Yep. And yeah,
Oh
they can.
hell no!
They can climb.
Look
They can
around
climb.
as a crab.
Look
Yeah,
at the
they can climb.
content.
Yeah, they
The
climb.
trash can. You see the
Yeah,
trash can?
yeah, they climb. They can climb
the
trees.
whole,
Damn.
the whole
Yeah,
That is a
they will eat your ass.
spider.
Yeah, they will eat your ass
Yeah, I
if
ain't
they
gonna
smell
lie.
blood. Uh-huh.
We might
Or
have
you
to
know.
crack
Ass
this
crab.
bitch open and see what this meat talking about.
No, it's poisonous. It's
I'd
poisonous.
still rather
It's
try and hold
poisonous.
that shit than hold a frog.
Rod, it's poisonous.
dead.
You eat it after you try to eat it.
Still rather hold that
cleanse
shit
it.
than hold a
Oh,
frog.
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna cure that
Cleanse it.
motherfucker.
Nah, nigga, your ass gonna
You
die.
gonna
Hold
take
it.
one of Denzel's Remingtons and I'm gonna blast that shit?
Hi,
Bah!
Blicky.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, bro.
And I'm gonna take that shit by the legs and just slam that shit on the fucking cement.
I ain't gonna lie. I think their bite force is stronger than a lion.
Man,
Oh,
man, hit that
hell
shit with
nah, bro.
an atomic
Nah.
punchline, a diamond crusher.
There's videos of them eating a bird. They pick that
Hit that
bitch
shit
up.
with a Zuna drop. What you talking about?
Yeah,
All right.
coconut crab is a different story, bro.
Hey,
Let me
man.
ask y'all. Do any of y'all smoke?
No, sir.
Nope.
Ooh.
Haven't smoked since 2016 since I graduated. So no.
No and yes. Like, no, I don't avidly smoke. But if I'm with a group of people and they're like, hey, do you want to hit it? And I'm in the mood, then sure. But I don't.
I'm talking
I don't
smoking
go out.
like cigarettes though.
Oh, nah. Fuck that shit.
No.
No. I used to be
All
a
right.
demon back then.
So I sent
but
y'all
no.
a little post today, right? That was like after like anybody born after 2006 can never buy tobacco products under the new California bill. And I forgot what it's called, what the bill is called.
Mhm.
Do y'all know? It's
No.
like the something 95 bill or some shit. I don't know what it's called, but my
Assembly
thing
Bill
is
935.
there you go. Assembly Bill 935. Thank you for the research, my boy. But so what? Like, motherfuckers are sounding off in the comments like, damn, this sucks. They're taking away our freedoms. They're taking away our rights. Like,
You want cigarettes? You gonna
I don't
find a
think
way.
no one from our generation.
okay. First of all, that's bullshit. Well, I mean, no, it's the truth. Like, if you want a tobacco product, you gonna find a way. But like,
Yeah.
why, if you're born after 2006, do you need a fucking tobacco product? Why do you need that shit? You 17.
Here's the point.
Like, what do you
Niggas
need
hit
cigarettes or
the
dip for?
niggas hit the
I mean,
vapes
there's
like
some
crazy.
people who
Yeah,
grow
or
up with their
vapes.
parents smoking tobacco, so they're technically addicted. Like you said, if you want it, you'll find a way.
Yeah, you'll find a way, but it's like, what's the
It's worse
fucking
things
point?
to ban anyway. 16-year-olds are buying fucking perk
Not
10s and
even
30s and
16. Niggas in
OD.
middle school walking around after school with cigs and like the electron fucking e-cigs in their mouth. Like, where did you get that?
There you go. Yeah, ban them shits. Ban them.
Like,
Fuck it. Get rid of them. Destroy them.
Perk-
Tobacco doesn't exist. Get rid
Perk
of it.
160s.
middle
60
schoolers
with
walking out
fentanyl
of
lace.
school with fucking.
Bro, I wish I would ever catch my son or daughter doing a fucking perk, bro. I swear
Bro,
to God.
they was on the news talking about it's a fentanyl epidemic. They was talking about
Because of spring break going on.
these kids, they was like parents talking about how their kids were like the best kid ever, and then it's like, yeah, my son passed away from fentanyl. He was such a good kid. I was like, you do know you have to go on the street, you have to go on the dark web, or you have to look for a local drug dealer and look for some pills, right? So that man was about to do a perk. You about to do 2 perkies.
Something,
What
Molly.
you mean?
Anything.
That shit could kill you anyway. What the fuck you mean? He was clean cut.
I saw
Capping.
news too because they're talking about it.
What, you just didn't know? Bitch wasn't
Why would
paying
you even-
attention.
that wasn't even a thought process when I was in high school. Like perks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
The most anyone ever did in my high school was lean and weed. That's it.
Lean.
And that's still pretty bad. It's still pretty
Lean
fucking
is
terrible.
bad.
High school was
We ain't doing no
bad.
pills.
It was full of key kids. Like it was full of the white kids from the keys. So
Mm.
Yeah.
I saw my first baggie of coke there. I saw the first person I ever saw like doped up off of Xannies. Like I had in my sophomore year, I think it was. I had this class, my chemistry class. Everyone and their mother would go and skip in that class because the teacher just didn't give a fuck. He truly didn't care. He retired the next year, went to Cuba or something. People were saying, and
Well, what's
everybody
the fucking point?
just black out, like could not move, dead. I was like, "What's wrong with him?" Oh, he took 3 pills, 3 Xanax. I was like, "What?" Yeah,
Yeah,
he does it
It's
on
like
the
it's
Xanax
so
is
regular.
heavy
normal. Like
smoke.
just 3 Xannies. He be
I'm
alright.
like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, he
Yeah,
does it on
jail
the
all the time.
regular." I was like, "What?"
Or even the whole shit with shrooms, like I don't know, bro. Like why?
Shit like that scares me.
I think our generation is the one that came up with the whole like the pill epidemic. Motherfuckers are
But
popping
we not the
mollies.
ones. We not the ones like dying from that. Really, that's like the
Yeah,
next
no.
generation. They just like,
But
oh,
in
do
high
that shit and run
school,
with it.
Generation is
in
more into,
high
like,
school,
like shrooms and acid and weed and stuff like that.
when everyone was talking about mollies and they raps and mollies and they music, mollies were in my high school. Motherfuckers were popping mollies going to Coachella or not Coachella. What's that other one that comes down here?
Rolling
Ultra?
loud.
Not Rolling Loud.
Ultra
Ultra. There you go. Ultra.
Ultra.
Motherfuckers are popping mollies and going to Ultra.
and E. Yeah,
I was like, okay,
What's the
y'all do your
fucking
thing.
point?
Ultra.
I be forgetting y'all a bit older than me.
That
Oh
shit is
shit,
crazy, bro. That shit is
I just
absolutely
don't get the
crazy.
mindset. It's like, bro, ain't nothing going on in my life where I gotta pop some fucking pills. I'm sorry.
Facts.
You feel me?
Nothing in life. I
What's
don't
the
care.
point?
Like,
Yeah. What is the fucking point, bro? I just wasted $60 to roll and not have control of my body.
That scares the shit
What
out
the
of me.
fuck?
Say the same thing about alcohol.
Bro, literally, I was gonna say that next. Like, it's the same shit. Now, granted, some drinks actually taste good.
I like the feeling. It's a very quiet feeling.
Devin be getting out his body.
That's
No,
another thing. Like,
I know my limits. I know my limits. When I go out and drink, I know my limits.
I
That's
mean,
what
for
I'm
some of
saying.
y'all that are timid, for some of y'all that are timid, shy, you need like to break
Timid.
that barrier down. You need to have a little something. Like, then yeah, I get it, but like, so you shouldn't need that to
That's what I'm saying. Like,
communicate
if
with
you
other people,
rely on
to
stuff like that
socialize.
to have a good time when
Yeah,
you go out, then it shouldn't be for you.
right.
That just means you boring as fuck.
Like you
Or
have
you
a good
just need
life
more human interaction. You need
that you
more
need
social
something
interaction.
to boost
Just
yourself
shit
with.
on the shit on the people that are down. Like you just boring as fuck, not entertaining. Stop relying
Yeah,
on
we do be
bullshit to be
doing that.
entertaining.
Let's switch it.
I mean, nah, fuck that, fuck that. No, it's the
We do that.
truth.
We do
Fuck
that a
that.
lot now.
And we should. It's the fucking truth, bro. You need some liquor to be funny.
I just had a what's that shit called? That's so weird. Where she look, when she look
A
at the
vision?
street and then she sees some shit.
A
Motherfucker had a
flashback.
vision.
Yeah.
Or flashback. Yeah,
People
Like
vision.
we do be
do stuff to have
niggas in
fun.
the dirt. That's in the dirt
Like,
already.
there's
Like
people
just
who
drink this
will
shit.
dead ass not go to a function if there's no type of drugs or alcohol. Even though alcohol is technically a drug, they'll be like, "Is there gonna be alcohol?" No, I'm not going that shit. What the fuck? Boring. What do you mean boring? You can't have
Yeah.
fun or have a good time or interact
Don't want
with
accountability.
people on something.
Motherfuckers want to be drunk and do some wild ass shit. Let me get tipsy so I could ask this person out. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get blackout drunk so I don't remember shit, but said I had a good time.
Or let me get this person blackout drunk so I can take advantage of them.
Damn, he took it
Damn, that got dark real quick.
left.
Yeah, that one left real
It's the
quick.
truth though. It's the
Damn.
truth. Niggas do this
It's
shit
the
all the
truth.
time. It happens all the time.
It's scary.
To men and women.
You
This
have to
shit's
go
crazy.
out and like really be careful with shit if you are gonna do stuff.
Let's see, where else could we take it? Well, since we talking about drugs, y'all seen that man on Instagram who found a bunch of cocaine in his flat tire and he called the cops?
What the
He
fuck?
found like 100 grand of cocaine in his tire and he called the cops. It was a black
I would've
man.
sold that.
That's what I'm
Sold that
saying.
shit.
I mean,
yeah,
that's a
man.
lot. I probably would have been. I can't.
It sound good.
I probably would have called the cops too. I would have been like, I don't know. It's in my car. I don't know. Sorry. Cry my eyes out.
Let me see if I can find the original.
That shit
the
sound
original post.
fantastic. You don't know the first step to selling some fucking coke, bruh.
That's the thing though.
My mom found like I think half an ounce of weed once, and she just gave it away to her like people that she knew smoked. I was like, what? You didn't even try and sell it to them? She was like, no, I don't want that shit. I was like, huh?
That's the thing. That's what people fuck up at when they don't know what to do with drugs and they find drugs. They do go straight to Google, evidence.
And
search
apparently her
history.
friend
They
told her
call their homies,
too.
evidence, phone call recordings. You're supposed to go to your local hood. Like, what do I do with this? You keep that shit word of mouth. And either they rob you, hey, it ain't too bad because it ain't yours anyway, or they actually give you game and they tell you how to get rid of this shit, or you can split it with them and get the money. Simple. Ain't nothing to lose.
Someone in the comment section was like, somebody like me would have overdosed on the spot.
Oh my
It
goodness.
was $120,000 worth of cocaine he found in his flat tire.
Crazy. I knew someone in high school who did coke.
Yeah, nah.
He was an avid, like he had it in his pocket in a little while, and at some point he noticed that he was getting too dependent on it. And he took a video and sent it to the group chat of him throwing away a big ass like mason jar half full of coke down the drain, crying in the video. And he threw it out because he was
How
too
much, bro?
noticed that he was on that. And he
How
was
much
like,
money?
Disappointed. Like, why'd you just sell it? Just sell it, bro.
No, like not even that. It's just
Just sell it.
your dumb ass really spent that much fucking money on some coke and you in high school. I just don't understand. Like, what are the influences that motherfuckers be
He had
having,
money.
bro?
He had money. He was one of those weird kids who had like a lot of money and like was into like fountain pens and would collect fountain pens. Like his family came from money, so he had the money to get the drugs he wanted.
So why ain't he like? I would rather him spend the shit on some hookers or some stupid shit like than some
He
drugs.
did too. Who said he wasn't?
That shit is so dumb, bro. Like the bread, like what could I do with that? Like get into something that of some stuff. Like go buy some designer clothes. Like fucking throw. I mean Denzel be saying go buy some Amiri jeans. Go buy a fucking a V-Lone shirt. You know what I'm saying? Start a collection of 80s albums or some shit. Do something dumb. Like do something that a kid would do. This man's doing coke. Got a big ass cookie jar full of white. Just pure white.
That white girl.
Snow. That shit is
I'm
so
dead, bro.
stupid, bro. That's so fucking dumb.
It depends on how you raise and what your background is, bro.
That shit dumb, bro. I don't care.
Motherfucker built different. I don't wake up and be like, I'm gonna do some coke. That's just me though.
Because you got a brain.
Even if I came from that background, bro, I wouldn't be.
Down that route.
Because you got a fucking brain.
Like I said, even if I came from that background, I ain't doing this shit.
Where else could we take this? All right, let me ask y'all this, man. Let's see if we can wrap on this. If not, we'll just move on to the next thing. What's the craziest dream y'all have ever had, if you can remember?
I was Batman.
All right. Damn, this one's gonna get nasty. Y'all sure y'all want to hear this?
Go ahead, man.
You already know. You already know. Like,
Denzel, you go first.
Me?
Yeah, you go first, bro. Mine is pretty bad.
Okay.
Come on, man. Let's get it.
Exploded.
I had.
Is this a dream?
Is this a dream? I wish it wasn't. But I had Halle Berry. I had motherfucking Megan Good. I had. Who else I had? I had someone else that was bad. I had somebody else. Who the fuck was it? Old girl off of 8 Mile. What's her name? The white girl off 8 Mile.
The white girl?
Smash. Yes, I had her, and I had somebody else. It's a fourth one.
Y'all can't see me, but I'm shaking my head.
But when I tell you, I wish I didn't wake up, and I didn't. That shit was gas. Simple.
Said the white
Man had a wet dream.
That's the
Best
craziest
dream.
you've
Best
ever had.
dream.
Okay,
Man woke up wet.
Often.
I thought it was the worst dream, nigga. What the fuck?
Motherfucker
No,
woke up
you
with
said what was the
soggy
craziest
boxers.
dream?
Crazy.
That was the craziest dream I had. I ain't had no like bad dreams like that. Okay,
Yeah,
I
y'all
had
had?
one bad dream. Okay, you want to talk about bad? I had one dream when I was living in my old apartment with my mom. It was a long ass hallway. I would go to sleep and I'll wake up in my bed in the dream, and then I'll look down the hallway. It'd be pitch black, and I'll see like a even darker shadow in the darkness, just standing there, and he'll just walk towards the hallway, like slowly, like on some. You remember that one movie where that thing would follow you, no matter where you go, and it would just kill you when it gets to you? It was like that, but before that, because this is like early 2000s, and I was like, I can't run past him because it's a narrow ass hallway, and this nigga's like this, so it's like. You can't run past him. You're going to run into him. So I was like, fuck. To look at the windows, the shit was bricked up. I'm like, I be trying to wake up. I be like, wake up, fuck up, wake up. Nigga, this nigga like.
Moving towards that shit.
Snoring my stupid ass. I'm like. And then as soon as he gets to me, he'll be like, grab my shit. Now I wake up. But that was like the scariest dream ever. But fuck that dream. We ain't worry about that. Bring me Holly Berry back.
You like that wet dream.
Yeah, give me
What you had? What you had, Terrell? You talking a lot.
I don't know. I don't remember. Like I have dreams, and I'll remember them for that day, and they're fucking gone. But I do like when I have like a fire ass dream, and then I wake up, and I'm like, "Fuck!" I woke up, and I went to sleep, and I continue the dream.
I was
That
about
shit's
to
lit
say,
as
have
fuck.
you ever had a like nice dream where you were dreaming and you wake up and you're like, fuck, and you go try to go
never
back
continues.
and you continue it?
Shit, I think last night I had a dream that I had a fucking Ferrari, and I was trying to park it in the small ass garage or some shit.
Top G. Okay.
It was like, but I have like weird ass dreams like that. And I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I think I had a dream that I was getting chased last night too, because I woke up hot as shit, like sweaty. I was like, oh hell no. I just had too much covers on me. I was like, let me remove some of these shits, man. But I don't really have like wild ass dreams like that are like memorable for like years or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ever had a lucid dream?
Hell
Yeah.
no.
I have them all the time. I just
I've
literally
had
sit here
too.
and just talk forever about stupid shit I be dreaming about. That feels real as hell.
That's so clean. Like I had 2 lucid dreams that I can remember. I had one when I was in class. I was in my history class. I think it was like 11th grade. I was in Miss Gooding's class. She's a fire teacher. I ain't gonna lie. It was like one of the best black history teachers I ever had, bro. She was amazing. But anyway, so I'm in her class, right? And we watching the movie, and you know, my ass not paying attention to the fucking movie. We watching the movie. It's dark in there. I'm cozy. I put my head down for a second. I fell asleep. And I had a dream where I think the girl I was talking to at the time, like before I started dating her, she was like we were at this park, like it looked like a big school park, right? We're at this park and this dude was talking to her, and I walked up and I was like, hey, like why you talking to my girl? Basically, that's what I was telling him. And the dude said some shit. He kind of like disregarded what I was saying. He kind of just went back to talking to her. And I was like, all right, bet. So I took my fist and I brought that shit down like this and balled it up. And the shit just caught on fire. It was like a big ass, like flaming ball of just combustion. Like, and then I cocked that shit back and I swung it and punched him square in his fucking mouth. Sent dude flying. Man went flying. He slid across the grass into the sand pits.
That's just
In
Ryu.
the
That
anime.
man did it with Naruto. That man did
That's
good.
Oh my god.
Punched the fuck out of his ass, and I was like, "Damn, I just did that." And then like I was like, "Okay, I feel good now." I went to the top of the jungle gym, like you remember those half
the
globes?
girlfriend, like you talk to her no more. You just
Fuck her. I ain't worried about her. I just think it's live that I really could just control that. I was like, what else could I do in this bitch? And I just sat on the thing thinking about it, and I was like, fuck it, I'll just wake up. And then I got up from the desk with a big ass smile on my face.
I'm dead, bro.
That shit was funny. And then the second time I had a dream that I was flying. That shit was crazy because like I was like, damn, this shit feels real, bro. I was like, wait, hold on, this is my first lucid dream. I was like looking around. I was in the city. It was like Miami City at night. It's just like buildings, the streets, and the street lights. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, I wanted this shit to work. I jumped up and I started flying. And then like, you know how the ring lights be looking? Those big ass metal rings in the sky. And I was like flying through the rings like it was Star Fox. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Shit is so clean. And then like I woke up from it and I was like, damn. I got too excited and I woke up. That dream was crazy. I'm gonna say the next one, but I'm gonna wait till Devin get his shit off. Devin, you had one?
I be having some fucked up dreams.
Go ahead, man. Let them shits rip.
I think the most fucked up dream I had was meeting like the alternate realities of myself. Yeah, them niggas was serial killers, so definitely some demon shit.
What the fuck?
I ain't gonna lie, niggas came through a portal, and next thing I know, everybody got split.
You got split personalities for real. Motherfucker was dreaming about them.
Feel like I got mixed personalities.
Get your choker.
Hey, you better keep playing around, Denzel. Your ass gonna be a pack too. Ain't shit sweet. When we meet, your ass gonna be fresh on a t-shirt. Have you seen me? Milk carton edition.
Denzel get his ass, man.
You wanna
talk
talk
greasy? Don't let him talk greasy like that.
I ain't gonna play with no. I ain't gonna play with that.
I'm gonna type the smile in front of you later on when your ass trying to go to sleep.
Wait,
to the neck.
getting some.
Right to the neck.
Nigga tweaking, bro.
Oh, what the fuck he on, man?
That's
You had a bad day at work. Relax, man. Day is over.
Terrell, you ain't safe either.
I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck you and
So
Jay
Target.
Prince. Fuck Houston.
Target.
I
God
don't give a fuck.
damn.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about
Nigga freaking
Houston.
out, bro.
That Terrell be saying some crazy ass shit.
You said he be saying some crazy shit. Look what he just told you. Well, fuck it. We gonna glaze over that real quick. Ashley, what about you? You had a crazy ass dream?
From what I'm hearing, I'm like I used to dream avidly. Now it's gone down a little bit. Like I used to be very, very much active imagination. I've had dreams where I wake up and I still feel what's going on. Like one time I was walking, it was just a regular dream of me walking in the park with my family. And a big ass bird sunk its talons into my back. Woke up screaming and crying because I could still feel it on my back. Like my mom burst through the door. What's going on? Crying. I didn't stop feeling it until I rolled over. I've had dreams like nightmares that have bled into like when I open my eyes, I could still see whatever I was looking at.
Oh hell no.
I've had lucid dreams where I've like there was this one scary ass dream where we were getting robbed, and for some reason I was eating something with a spoon, and it was two guys. One I sucked him in the eye with it, and just blood all over my hands. I woke up like, what the fuck? I really just killed a nigga with a fucking spoon. I've had dreams where I'm like a secret agent, like saving the world type Batman type shit. There was one time where I was literally Batman. Well, might as well be Batgirl. Like I could sit here and just talk about a bunch of dreams. Very much avid imagination. Now not so much. I don't dream as much.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I had a dream that was Alabama as fuck. I had a threesome.
Thank you.
I might as well have had been in Alabama. That's all I'm gonna say, bro.
Oh,
No details.
Motherfucker was
Oh, I think I know.
okay.
See,
And,
I think you talked about this before.
That's crazy,
Probably.
bro. That's
It
crazy.
was right after I had the dream that I was flying. Like right after I had the lucid dream, I went back to sleep to see if I could recreate it.
Huh?
Yeah, it was.
Hell
It
no.
went
You
bad. It
Recreated
went
it in the
left.
wrong way.
yeah.
It went left.
Mm.
It was definitely a really. Yeah, it was Alabama.
Oh.
I'm just gonna say that.
Let's go down to another layer to this. Do you think your dreams have some sort of not that mess, not his dream, but dreams in general? Do you think they could have some sort of
course.
message in them, or they can mean
Absolutely.
something?
I learned this in psychology. Absolutely.
Well, I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole today. 'cause
Inception.
Y'all not ready. Y'all not ready for that.
No, let's get it. Let's get it. Go.
Your
Do
tinfoil
it.
hat,
Do
Devin.
it.
Get your
I
tinfoil
hate
hat.
when
Not today.
motherfuckers. I
Nope,
hate when
ain't doing
motherfuckers do
that.
that. Why did you mention it? I hate when motherfuckers do
No,
that
because,
shit.
like-
You know what? I'm gonna say
You
this.
said that.
I'm not gonna say this. I'm gonna say it later.
I hate
Like,
that.
say it.
I think
Let's
it's
get it.
like
Unravel.
I fully believe in alternate realities. I mean, it's been proven. They said like at least you won't meet your other self. Like there's another you out here in this world. You just won't meet them. The likelihood of you meeting somebody that looks like you is like a 0.01% chance.
Your doppelganger.
Yeah, your doppelganger basically.
Clap him up. Like, what's good, King? What you got going on, man?
Two Terrells.
It's like I think it's like
I don't think my
it's like
Cook
because
Central.
they already
I don't
proved
think my hairline can handle that.
there's an alternate reality. So there's an alternate version of you. So I think it's like the dreaming is connected. So what you're experiencing or what you're dreaming of is probably you in a different alternate
Dang, then
reality.
the other Denzel going crazy right now. That
The
I need to
Terrell
get
from
like
last
him.
night was whipping a Ferrari. I need him. Hold on, we need to trade places.
I'm doing something
Yeah,
wrong.
so it's kind of like linking, like yourself to alternate reality. So whatever you're experiencing, you probably experienced, but it's just in a different reality.
Or in another life too. Like,
Yeah, in another lifetime. Yeah.
So there was a website that my psychology teacher used to show us where you could interpret what your dreams meant. And sometimes it was accurate. I think it was called like Dream Journal or some shit like that. And you would just search up like you dreamt about I don't know, like clouds, like blue clouds. It would tell you like what it means. You would just search up the word and then like you can put together what that may mean, like if it was accurate or if it applied to you or not. So like you had a dream where like, you had a dream about serial killers or yeah, like some shit like that. Like you had a dream about teeth or teeth falling out, or like it'll say like if you had a dream about an ex or an ex that you didn't actually have, but like it would tell you, what it was about. And we could go more in depth about that like off the podcast, but
Interesting.
like if you had a dream about killing or whatever, it tell you sports and so on and so forth. But I had a dream yesterday when I was on the fucking couch and like I took a nap or whatever. I had a dream that like I was back in Homestead at my mom's crib and there was like a natural disaster happening. And I don't know what it was, but it's supposed to be pretty serious. But I remember like looking down at my arms, and I was veiny as shit. Like I was super veiny, and like I could see like my forearm muscles and shit. And I was like, God damn, I guess I really made it, huh? I done came far. I looked at my biceps, saw the veins in that shit, and I was like, damn, I'm going crazy. And then I woke up and I was like, shit, let me keep on this path. I'm going stupid.
I'm dead.
That's what the dream was about. So
Premonition.
like things like that, I think
He manifests
they
himself looking
they
swole.
mean something. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
Like I also had a dream in middle school about like the girl that I was dating at the time. And I forgot what it was, but like there was like I saw her at the tennis court, like where we would have PE. Like there was like a basketball court and a tennis court and then like a field. And I saw her out there and like I was playing basketball and some shit happened and like some clouds came over, started storming, so we had to go inside. Then I had another dream where she was in it and I was walking, like you know how they have those hotels that have like I call them outside hotels. Like you don't walk into a main building. It's like you walk up and you walk down the walkway. There's different doors. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the ones where you have to go up the stairs, and then there's like a platform, and you walk across the platform with the railing, and there's different doors, and then you can open up the door to enter your room. Yeah. So it's like one of those. And I saw her like sitting down like outside next to one of the rooms. So like I sat next to her and we started talking. Like she hugged me, and like we just kept talking. And that was like the dream. And it was like once I started dating her. So I mean I don't know what that means, but you see I can apply that shit to real life. Now that like other shit that happened, that weird shit, like what does that mean? Me flying like out of nowhere. I mean that was a lucid dream, so I was controlling it. But like I've dreamt about some shit that just had no relevance to my life whatsoever. Like being at Chuck E. Cheese and being on top of a chandelier, swinging from that shit,
Have you
and
It's
had
swinging
either
off
like
the chandelier.
flying? Did you experience some type of freedom in any aspect in your life? Because I feel like flying is very freeing. Maybe I don't know. I'm just speculating.
I just wanted to see if I could fly because it was a lucid dream. So I was like, hold on, let me try this out real quick. And I definitely was soaring through the air. This shit was nice.
Superman.
I
I'm
wish,
dead,
bro.
bruh.
That was fire though. That was a fire ass dream.
Let's see what else we got. Not to rap about work again because we've already did it a million times, but Congress is considering passing a bill that will implement a 4-day work week. They're considering it, so maybe they
32
heard us.
I've
hours.
had that. I've had that at certain companies I've worked for. Yeah, I think it would be cool. You know, give everybody a chance to get a breather and shit like that.
There's people who choose to do doubles during work, so they can
Yeah.
only have a 4 day, and then they have the
Yeah,
rest of the days
I
off.
used to do that.
But in this sense, I don't think nobody's working a double. I think just people are getting paid more. Or
Mhm.
if you were to work, like let's say
12
your
hours.
company's like, fuck you, you still working 40 hours, you get mandatory overtime for those 8 hours.
Yes, sir.
So
I think it was an
hopefully it
experiment.
passes. I will fuck with it heavy. You'll
Oh
probably
yeah,
see a little
definitely.
bit more videos, maybe.
Absolutely.
More free time.
But yeah, for mental health, because they tested it in the UK and apparently
Mhm.
everyone's mental health went up and people were enjoying it and whatever.
So I
I
think
don't see it
burnout is
getting
a
no.
real thing.
It
But
is
yeah,
absolutely. It was like
It is.
70% of employees, like less employees were burnt out. And they were feeling like happier, like with themselves in life. I mean, that really be the cause of a lot of depression. A lot of this bitch ass cycle is drugs and
Plus, some
alcohol and all this shit.
send out like surveys for their employees to do, and I remember my last job, everybody put on there like, I'm tired, like I don't even want to be here. I'm here for money, like. And we were all
Yeah,
laughing about it, but it's true. Like most people work because they
it's a
have to,
fact.
not because they like
Definitely.
enjoy what they're doing. And even people who do go into the workforce and start doing what they like doing, they burn out because it's so demanding.
I think I would argue that 90% of people do that. I mean, that's just the way the world is. We all work because we need money. Otherwise, if we didn't need money, why the fuck would we work? Unless it's like something we're passionate about. Then it
how y'all,
becomes work.
how y'all feel about this daylight savings? Because this shit's kind of throwing me for a loop right now.
It's fire because it's still
I
light
like
outside. It usually be dark, so this is
Mm-hmm.
good.
But that day,
I like the
what day was
darkness.
it? It was Sunday where we're like,
Sunday.
damn, it's late as fuck, bro. It's because the hour we lost an hour.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember that. Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I hate
I
that
mean,
shit.
it's time to go. It's like, bro,
That shit
this
is
shit
terrible.
fucked me up. Like, usually I'm good with daylight savings, But this time around, this shit fucked me up. I'm going to sleep at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning now, type shit. I'm like, yo,
Are you aging?
whoa, because I'm aging. Listen to her.
I think it's
You know
just
what?
it's that same day that it happens to most people, and then usually people get accustomed.
I had a Chris Rock moment. I was about to say, you know what? Let me stop.
Yeah.
Because that aim was aged yesterday on that Overwatch. But anyways, now do you guys think we should get rid of daylight savings, or do y'all like the fact that because they're thinking about getting rid of daylight savings, so it'd be like I don't
Just
know, like
one.
in the winter now 7 o'clock is dark as fuck, but during the summer it's still sun out. It's just you won't move the hour. You know what I'm saying? It'll just be what it
I think
is.
if it were to stay like that, then it'd be fine.
Because I think the whole moving the clock back, now I gotta change the clock in my car. The microwave has the wrong time. It's like, nah. Like changing that shit is kind of dead. Like I forgot what the reasoning for daylight savings
Yeah.
was.
I don't know what it benefits, so I don't want to speak on it and sound like a dumbass and be like, oh yeah, well,
Yeah, 'cause I've only
what
heard
about
that-
our crops? What about farming? What about agriculture? What about this shit that it affects? What about Alaska? What about Hawaii? Like,
Man, fuck
I
all that
don't.
shit, man.
Yeah, I've only heard negatives. Like I remember when I was still in high school, they made a whole like segment on the news about it. How usually like in the mornings, especially, a lot of accidents, a lot of shit would happen, go down that same day because people were so irritable in the morning. Because they would be like less of an hour.
Oh, it was created to save energy and get more use of natural daylight. 'Cause you'll turn out your lights early or later or whatever the fuck to save energy.
Damn, that 1 hour saves that much energy. That's crazy.
Motherfuckers still have the lights on. I have the lights on right now in it's daytime. Like what the fuck?
Facts. Facts.
The
Let me see what happens
hell?
if I turn these shits off.
It look about the
It
same.
looks the
You
same.
about to say
He thought he was doing something.
Look, it's because I got the window open.
Yeah, say that energy.
No, I'm just gonna
Damn.
make the light brighter.
Fuck.
Damn.
Open them
Then again,
shades, King.
I mean, okay,
Yeah.
but look, there's a light on
Hell
my face
no.
though. There's a light on my face. Let me turn the
Never.
light off.
Never.
Right.
Okay, you got
Yeah,
the natural
because
lighting.
yeah,
I
it,
think
like, it balances itself out. Let it balance. Yeah, it's not that bad. It's not that different.
I feel like you did a stream like that before with like straight natural light.
Have I?
I'm using
I
Well,
think
I
you
have, but only when like it's bright and sunny outside. It's not bright and sunny right now. It's dark. Like, you can't really see shit.
It's cold as hell outside today, and hella gloomy.
It's like
Yeah.
71.
It's not cold. It's like sunny outside. Hold up.
Mm.
Sun going down, but it's taking advantage of this shit.
When we blow up, they gotta sponsor you from the pajama pants.
And why you always sagging shit, my boy?
Nah, ain't nobody sagging.
Oh, camera, crazy.
Why you looking at
Bro, bro, I swear it doesn't matter what you wearing. It could be jeans, boxers. I mean, not boxers. Excuse me.
Whoa.
Jeans.
Yo,
No, I was gonna say that his
Nah,
boxers be showing.
Nah,
but I'm saying
right?
it be
right.
jeans,
Let me know
pajama pants, gym shorts. It don't matter.
And
Your
even if you
fucking
wear
boxers are
bodysuit,
always showing.
something.
It does not matter. Why is
No, it's
that?
not, bro.
All right, bro, you got
Why you
it,
looking at my ass?
bro. You get up, and that's the only thing that's in the camera. This is all. This is
I ain't
hip.
looking at- Well, this
What was
shirt,
you talking
this
about?
shirt is small.
And Terrell was the one that pointed it. So the
Terrell-
shirt is
Terrell a little sus anyway. But
okay. Wait. So the
Not
shirt
sus
is
at all.
small to the point where the boxers be puffing out.
Yeah.
So you put on the boxers and then you put on your pants and then your boxers have like a muffin top. I was just saying it should be like a
Why
souffle.
don't you hop off my muffin top? How about that?
All right, I guess.
Yeah. Why don't you
I'm
hop
just trying to
off?
figure out why you always sagging, my boy. You in the
Ain't nobody
crib. Ain't no
sagging. Ain't nobody
bitches.
sagging.
Ain't no gangs. What you
Ain't
sagging
no-
for? And you ain't in jail. I know you've never been arrested. You never been in jail. So
I've
why
been
the fuck you
arrested, but I never been in jail. But why you?
Wait, what you got arrested
Why
for?
He talked about it on the podcast.
Hey man, let me get that shit off again. I forgot.
Nah,
Why you got
go look
arrested?
it up. Go look it up. I ain't finna speak on that.
I
Okay,
forgot
what
I
episode
forgot what
was it?
episode. I forgot what episode. It's
Man,
one of those
Charges
early
got
episodes.
dropped. But anyway,
It's
You
one of
gonna
the
tell me
early
off the
episodes.
episode?
yeah, I'll tell you off the episode.
All right, cool.
After you
'Cause
get off my
this
muffin
nigga
top.
Devin is I don't know. He's transforming right now. We need to watch out for him.
For real. Might have to spliff his ass. Just cook him into oblivion for real.
What are you talking about?
Midday
Yeah.
shenanigans, nigga.
For real.
Oh damn, not midday.
All right,
I don't give a
man.
damn. That
We
niggas
gonna
ain't
wrap this
touching me.
motherfucking shit before this shit get too unruly. We at an hour and 27. Y'all got something y'all want to add?
Hey, get your money up, not your funny up, man. Keep your head up, man. Chase your motherfucking dreams.
Don't pocket watch the next man. Stick to yourself.
Like, comment, subscribe. Stop
Doing shit for bitches. Work on yourself.
Not
Stop
him staring
ramble.
directly at you while he says it. Oh, jeez.
Simple.
Get you some
That's
books in your
I'll do
life.
Yeah, get you
Yeah.
some books. Hold on.
the good
Not that book.
content.
Not
Stay in school.
with good authors.
See him hiding his ass?
What the hell is his leg doing?
Devin, we
Ride
ain't
on my
this yours.
dick. Cause ride on my shit.
The fuck was that
It
leg?
was
Good
Terrell that
books.
pointed it out. What the
Good
fuck?
books.
Yeah, look how that shit.
Oh,
Look how that
shit,
shit
he
got
got
fucked.
it. He
Hell
got
no.
it.
Yes, sir. We got the good books.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Fuck
yeah,
that
we
book.
need
The only
that.
good book
Yeah,
I
fuck
know
that
is the
book.
Bible, and
Let's
fuck
just
that
say
book
my
too.
minister
Hey man, it's been
Oh
episode
my
50
God.
motherfucking 6. We out of this shit. It's been your guys, Denzel, Terrell, Devin,
And
and
Ashley.
Ashley. And we out. Peace.
Adios.
Bye.
Say, Chan, that beat all the way with the toe.
Swag, drama.